Good afternoon, everybody. This is Ginger from In Sheep's Clothing Yarn Shop here in Torrington, Connecticut. And it is early to tell you today. I've got so much. It was funny because when I got up this morning, it was one of those mornings where I had a lot of fun. So, lots of things to talk about, including the cowl that I'm wearing today. I made the big mistake of I was in such a hurry to get out yesterday. I had every intention of doing my show on Saturday afternoon, like I do so often, and then so often I am so tired by the time 3 o'clock rolls around or 4 o'clock rolls around that I just want to get home. So yesterday was definitely one of those days. My sister was here helping get the chiclets put together so I can get those hopefully sent out earlier than I was hoping, like early November instead of mid-November. So we're working hard on that. But and then I had lots of visitors. So it was, and I had 2 little classes. So I had a really busy Saturday. So I was very happy to head out. I couldn't even cook. We ordered pizza and I just went home. And I even went to bed early because I was just that tired. So anyway, I woke up this morning and I'll discuss that later. But anyway, so now lots to talk about. And so anyway, getting back to this cowl. This is, the NORO magazine came in first off, and that's got to do with the cowl. So the NORO 25 fall winter issue is here, and it's beautiful, and I've gone through it very quickly. I still have a lot of work to get this up on my website. Now also another thing that came in, and I'm jumping here, I know, I'll get back to this, but I also got in the NORO Outtakes magazine, which has 8 designs. These are things that did not make it into the NORO magazine but are equally beautiful. And I do have the trunk show. Now, I don't think, originally I planned on doing the trunk show. I don't feel prepared for that today because I did not take the time to get everything up on the website yet. I'm really, really behind. So I'm thinking, oh, that's what I meant to check. I meant to check how long I have this trunk show for. But I'm sure that I have it at least through next week. If not, I'll be doing an earlier version of the Shopcast this week so that I can show you, really go into depth with these 8 garments that I have. So, but I will be giving you a little sneak peek on that. Let's see, I just want to give myself time to go through, read up a little bit, really study the pictures, look at the garments, and know what I'm talking about. So, what I wanted to really talk about today is the cowl that I'm wearing, the other cowls that I actually did show you last week, but I have a little bit more to talk about with those. So, what I normally do is I do a yarn tasting, and this year I'm changing it up a little bit. I've been trying to do like small projects that will incorporate the yarns that I put in the yarn tastings, and the yarn tastings will usually have 6 to 8 yarns, 3 of them which would be the new yarns featured in the new issue of the magazine. Well, I think this past spring and this fall there's only 2 yarns, which I'm actually kind of grateful for, that there'll be 2 yarns featured. Now those 2 new yarns, I have gotten a sample in, which I have done 2 sample cowls. However, the yarns are not available yet. Oh, and I just realized I did not, oh yeah, I did grab those. So those 2 yarns, one's a TK and one's a worsted weight, but they can be blended together. So what I did was, so this is my cowl, and this is, I'm calling it the NORO Waffle Weave Samplet Cowl. And it's basically what I'm wearing right now. This is a little different version. So this is the 2 new yarns from my sample balls that I got. However, that's all. 2 sample balls. So I don't know when the yarn's coming in. So this is another one. And because of that it's coming from a different part of the 2 balls, the colors are totally different. And you will never get the same cowl again. So because I don't know when that yarn's coming in, I thought about it, and I decided that since we are doing a knit along with Nikki Epstein with her new blanket, and I do have a picture which I shared last week. Let me find it. Here it is. So what it is, it's a counterpane. And it's each blanket is going to feature 3 colors. So this was the picture, and what they did was the first square is featured in the issue of the NORO magazine with the pattern. Yay, because I want to get started right in on that, because I have thoughts that for those of you, because the last blanket that was done took 20 skeins of yarn. And was done in Natasha. This one is color work, but a much easier color work, and something that I'm much more excited about knitting. Tarsha's just not my favorite. I got burned out on it, so it's not my favorite thing to do any longer. Not that it ever really was. I just did it because back in the day when I first really got back into knitting, I felt like you had to love everything. You had to love all types of knitting. And I've come to my senses and realized you don't. You can really not like something to knit a particular type of knitting and enjoy others. So that's what I'm doing. And if I ever find the page that has the square on it, that would be great. There's a lot of beautiful color work things in here. Some mosaic. Here we go. So this is, and it's called, so it's Nikki Epstein, and it's an Alchemy of Stitches. So this is right up my alley. And then we've got the pattern. So, and this will also be being rolled out on Ravelry too. And yeah, the squares will be free. You just have to get the yarn. I have put up, there's 3 different color options. So the one that they're featuring right now is color option 1. Color option 1 is, here we go. Let me just grab these new magazines. They are so slippery. Okay, so what I'm doing, all right, so these are the 3 colors, and I'll open this up so you can see it. I really want to be clear with this because I kind of changed my thoughts a little bit and got a little clearer. So I really want you to be able to understand, because I know people were ordering stuff and then I changed some things, and I do have a number of customers I need to call to clarify and get maybe some color changes from you. Because what I was offering first and only was the new yarn. And since I don't know when it's coming in, we are going to go with the Silk Garden version of this cowl, which happens to be the colorways for the blanket. So if you decide you're not doing the blanket, but you would like to give this yarn a try, it's Silk Garden, and so it's Silk Garden, which is a multicolored silk and mohair blend, which is divine. This is color 87, by the way. And there are 110 yards, and you can use 7 to 8 needle on this yarn, and it's a worsted weight yarn. Although it can kind of vary a little bit. It can be a little thick and thin, but it generally goes from like DK to like a heavy worsted weight. Now this is Silk Garden Solo, which are these beautiful colors. Now they're not I mean, these are nice intense colors, but there's also a lot of, it's not a flat color. So you've got this beautiful depth of color in them. So anyway, so these are the three colors for option 1. Now, what I'm offering, this particular cowl that I'm doing, because what I did was I started out with the cowls doing all 3 colors in one cowl. After I did the first 2 color options, I have to change things up all the time. So I decided, you know what? Kind of tired of doing the striping thing because the yarn stripes all by itself. So I said, let me, this particular one, option 1, let me just use color, the multicolor, for the whole cowl. And that's what I did for this one here. So this is the pattern, my waffle weave in this cowl, done with just one solid color. Now, this took 2 balls of yarn. So on the website, I'm offering it as the 2-ball option, and you can do that in either option 1's colorway. I'm trying to be really clear about this. Or you can do option 2 colorway, option 2's colorway, which is this one here. I like to offer options, but sometimes I think that can kind of make things as clear as mud as far as understanding where I'm coming from. All right, but this is option number 2. It has the beautiful blues and greens and grays, and I've got light coming in. I'm doing this at a weird time. Well, it's fall, so the lighting is probably a little different. So I hope that that's coming in okay. Don't worry, the light's changing. Okay, so there's that color option. And then there's the warm color option, which is option 3. And that is, yeah, that's in this bag here. Let's see, I've got yarn everywhere here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so there's 2 balls of it, but this is color option. No, this is not. I thought so. This is the same color option, so let's get rid of this. Let me dig it in here and find it for you. Here we go. This is the warmer colorway. So you could also do this very same cowl, one multicolor way in this. So you have this beautiful, warm, very autumny look. How pretty is that? And this happens to be color number 341. These also, when I do my pumpkins, which I keep saying I'm going to get around to showing you, and just haven't gotten to. First I have to find them, then I can show them to you. But anyway, so this makes a beautiful pumpkin. Okay, so those are the 3 options if you want to do a totally just multicolor. However, if you would like to do the other options that I have, so I'm going to take this off, and I totally forgot last night. I totally forgot last night to turn the heat off, so it is hot in here. Got the fan on, I got the door open, but it's still really warm in here. So let me see. So last one I showed you was the warm option, so that won't go with what I'm wearing, but that's okay. So here it is. Okay, so again, it's still very stripy, but this one has the 3 colors in it that are featured in the 3rd color option for the blanket. And those colors are, we've got our warm multicolor, and then we've got, get this out of the way. Okay, everything's so slippery. And then we have this beautiful rusty red. Look at that. And then we have the gold. How pretty is that? So you can get your blanket color fix in the Cowl. And then also what I do is you get the NORO magazine with it. So it comes as a pack. You get your Cowl kit with my pattern, and you get the magazine, and is it in this magazine? You get a coupon code. I pulled it out. Now I can't find it. But you get a 10% coupon code for any of the projects that are in the NORO magazine, or any of the yarns that are featured in the NORO magazine, 25. So let me find, and it all comes there we go. So you get this coupon code right here, and for some reason you don't get it, just let me know. Here it is. That'll be in your magazine, and I will make sure that I email it to you. And then everything comes packed in one of these bags. And if you have a preference as to which color, purple, teal, or pumpkin, just put it in the notes. Otherwise, what I'll be doing is, if you're getting the warm one, you're going to get the pumpkin. If you get kind of the more tealy, you'll get the teal. And if you get the one that I was wearing, you'll get the purple bag. That's how I'm doing that. Okay, so that's that. Now let me show you the last. Okay, so this is featuring, if you can see, this has a stripe pattern going through it. So you will be carrying your 3 colors up with you. You can arrange it however you wish. That's fine. You will also have enough yarn left over. Let me find my bag here. Okay, so this is what I have left over from this Cowl. And this is more than enough to make a pair of mitts. So I will be including a pattern for my mitts, which I will be showing you. Oh, where's my mitts? I don't think here they are. Okay. I didn't throw them in my bag. Okay. I have so many of these bags now. I love them so much. Okay, so that's the warm version. And then here's the cool blue version with the teal. Well, actually the aqua. This is very pretty too. Now I've steamed them, but they need a little bath because they will drape nicer once they have a bath. Oh, I wanted to maintain the texture, but that's okay. I've done hats. I don't think I have a hat here. In this waffle weave, even having washed it, it still maintains the texture nicely, so I'm not concerned about it. So yeah, these are going to get a bath when I go home today. Little Eucalan, and there we go. But anyway, so this one comes with this color. Get myself all confused. This color. Oh yeah, and this color. And the colorways are really, they're beautiful. They're just lovely put together. But again, you can play with the colors and do however you want with these. That's just totally fine. So anyway, so you have the option of getting the 3. You also have the option of getting the 2 multis. Or I really don't want to confuse the situation. However, I thought, oh my goodness, this is another option. If you want to break up, where's the one that I was wearing? Oh, this one. You could also get one of these colors, and instead of getting the multi, you can get a solid to go with it instead. Maybe you want a little more purple in there. So if you want to do that, give me a call, and I'm happy to arrange your pack however you would like. Or you could put something in the notes. That's pretty, though. That would be nice. Or if I have another color that you would prefer to do, that's absolutely fine, too. yeah, I'm happy to do however what you want it arranged. I was just thinking of something else, and it's like, okay, try to keep it a little simpler. Now, you don't have as much yarn. You still have some yarn left over from the 2-pack, and I'm trying to see how far I'm doing a mitt right now. It might just be a short cuff for the 2-pack, and just know that's what you're going to end up with, is just like a little wristlet. But I'm trying to go for, and I'm not even going to put a thumb on it. I will give, the pattern will have a thumb, an optional thumb, but I need to weigh it. I need to see where I'm going with this. Or I might just add, just so I can do it, finish it, might add just a little more yarn to it, just so that I can finish mine. But just know you might have like a really short little mitt. Or not. So anyway, and actually, I need to keep this out because I have something that I want to show you when it comes to mitts. Okay, so let's see. Did I go over everything I needed about that? So all of that is up on the website. So if you want to order yours, you can order just the magazine. You'll still get the coupon for 10% off. And that's going to be good through, because the last I heard, I'm supposed to be getting my trunk show from the NORO magazine the Thanksgiving weekend. I hope that's what it's going to be, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see when the yarn comes in or when the garments come in. So I did get a little heads up that, garments weren't in yet, so we're gonna be in a little holding pattern. But I'll let you know. But that's what I'm aiming for and hoping for. So in that case, this is going to be good until when I get my trunk show. So if it's not, it's Thanksgiving weekend, it'll end sometime after Thanksgiving weekend. So in the meantime, you've got lots of time to look at the magazine, look at what's what's in it. You could pre-order some of the newer yarns, just knowing that you'll be waiting for it to come in, or choose a different color. I will be offering, and that's what takes time for me, is to also have to look through and see what other colors I can offer you that are available, because I don't want to offer you more back-ordered colors. Although that's totally your option if you want to do that. Okay, so that's it for the NORO magazine for now. But this is so much fun to make. So much fun. And very, very easy. And it's a great size. I feel like for a change, the cowl, I'm wearing the cowl instead of it wearing me. So I'm pretty happy with it. Actually, I'm more than happy with it. I'm very, very happy with it. Okay, so let's see. So that takes care of that. And I cannot wait. Actually, I forgot about that. I really, really want to start my square. Now, the knit along. Oh, that's right. All the dates will be in here as well, because there will be a knit along. So let me just take a quick peek at that. Don't know if they say about it. I know it's up on my website, so I have that information on the website for this blanket. Oh, and then also what I wanted to do is I wanted to start this because I want to see how much yarn it's going to take if I choose to offer this as pillows. Because I already have a few people that are like, yep, that's what I want to do. I want to do a pillow because realistically, it's expensive to make this. And also, if you don't have the time, but you have time to make a pillow, I think that's good sense. Or let's see if we could size it down to maybe a small lap size blanket. But I'll figure that all out for you, but I need to get started on it first. So, yep, that's my job. And I saw a couple other things in here too that, like this sweater. I am itching, but this takes this is two of the new yarns. Well, it's Tassagori. I have to check which color that one is if I have it. And then one of the Hanui silk. I got that. I need to check on this. I thought it was 3 yarns. It's only 2. Okay, so I need to check on that. But this, I think, is awesome. And I'm also thinking, too, I mean, let's face it. All of us do not have the time or the funds sometimes, lots of times, to make some of these items. I totally get it. So if I get the opportunity to do something on a smaller scale for you, so you can still have the pleasure of making this, but in something that is better for your pocketbook and your time, let's do it, right? Because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that could make a really cute, maybe like doubled up cowl, you know, doing it in the round. Especially if you can be changing colors, then we can keep our ends inside. I'm thinking about it. Maybe even a hat. This could be very cute, done up as a hat. So anyway, if you have some ideas, let me know. If you like that sweater, but you'd like to do it something smaller, let's think about it. Okay, so yeah, so that's my thought about that. I need to go down my list here. I actually have my list of things here that I wanted to talk about, and I want to kind of stay on track here. Yeah, what I wanted to talk about, these yarns are either new yarns or new colors. However, we can switch that around. So I want to offer that to you, to offer you some other options. So that's what I'll be doing this afternoon, is working on my website to get some of these taken care of so you can see what's available. I'm going to do a super fast, just what your appetite, is that what it is? Just to give you a little preview. I've had a few people that have taken a quick peek that have been in the shop because it only came in Friday. But this really cute. This is a new color, and this is Silk Garden. But a really cute little sweater with cables. I think this is very sweet. A little vest. This one so far, that everybody that I've shown it to, this is hands down the one that has piqued everybody's curiosity. Somebody's actually ordered, somebody got the yarn for this in a totally different color. Actually is doing it in a light color. This is Silk Garden sock. If you notice, it's got the, which is always very flattering to have this really A-line, you know, very exaggerated A-line look, done in 2 pieces here. So your stripes are broken up. So instead of having these big wide stripes across, they're broken up. And then this is very cute. And actually, this is Silk Garden sock. I can't get over how soft it is. I have pretty much this color, just not the tweedy. This has so many colors in it, but I basically have this pink, but just more pink and not so much color in it. But cute sweater. Madara right now, there's only a few colors that are available. I have a few customers that are waiting for the red and the hot pink, and I don't have this color in stock either. I've got a couple, got the lighter pink in stock. I've got that beautiful kind of this color, the color 1 color, that is very neutral but has lots of fleck of other colors in there. I've got that in stock. Yeah, otherwise I'm waiting for more colors to come in. This is a very cute sweater. This is in the Hanui silk, which is wool and silk. It's very dark, so it's going to be really hard to read this pattern. But what I like about it, I didn't notice whether it is top down or bottom up, but it has this really pretty kind of leafy cable and lace pattern on the sleeves and a nice chunky rib. So this is a very cute sweater. It might it's so dark, it might be kind of nice to see it in a bright, lighter color so you can really see those details. And then this sweater here, let me say that for last. I think that's the cover sweater. And then there's this little vest. I don't know if it's done in like a fisherman rib. And it's just very simple. And what yarn is this? Tassigari. Okay. So anyway, I think this is one of the newer colors. And then this cover sweater, which is a cardigan. And this is a new colorway in and new yarn, Rito. So it's just a nice and pretty little patterning on the bottom. Cute sweater. Very cute sweater. I swear, sometimes all the sweaters that are in the, whew, it's getting warm. All the sweaters that are in the, I'm going to take this off. Okay. It's really warm. That are featured in the Outtakes magazine. Don't let that fool you, because they are really, really equal. They're equal to the sweaters that are in the regular NORO magazine. And I have to say, usually I like all of them. Where sometimes the NORO magazine, there'll be a few that I'm like, you know, I'll like most of them, but not all of them. But I have to say, I pretty much really like everything that's in here. And what am I doing about this? Okay, so what I'm doing with the NORO Outtakes projects, so those will be ready to order. I have the magazine, but like I said, a lot of the colors are pre-order, or I'll be offering other yarn option, either yarn or color options. The magazine is no charge. It's like a $15 magazine. It will be no charge with your project order. Okay, and I'll be doing that until I'm not doing it anymore. It'll be up for a while, at least probably as long as the other NORO magazine. Okay, I am so warm right now. Okay, so what else is on my list here? Okay, I mentioned the NORO magazine, 10% off. There'll be 10% off the coupon. You'll get 10% off your projects. Okay, what else do I have here? I have too much. Oh, for those of you who maybe caught the show, my Wednesday morning show, I got an email, and for those of you that follow Arnie and Carlos, they will be doing a knit-along, and it looks like it's going to be another stocking. Last year was fun. I did not get through it because it was fun to start out with, and then I just got too busy, and I just couldn't keep up. But I would like to finish it. But in the meantime, I want to start this one. So I will be doing that. Now, I am ordering some more of, they like to use the Norwegian wool from Rowan. And I know I need to reorder, I think, the red and the white. So feel free if you want to order some of that. I'll be getting that in very shortly. Or I'm also going to offer this as an option. It's a DK weight yarn. It's Perfection. And it has 260 yards. It's a 30 US wool, pretty much merino, and 70% acrylic. Not a huge, up front, I'm not a huge acrylic lover. Not an acrylic lover. But I know it's got its place, it's got its purposes, but I have to say, because of the nice merino that they put in here, and it's from the US, I love the blend, and I have to say, I do enjoy knitting with this yarn. They offer it in a worsted weight, they offer it in a sport weight, the DK, they offer it in a chunky. It's made here in Pennsylvania, and I have to say, I do like this. So this will be an option if you would like a more economical version for anything. I've got the red, white, and green, the holiday colors, and I do have some additional colors as well that I will put that yarn up on the website because I don't think it's up yet. It's up for certain projects, but not by itself. Okay, so we did that. And then, let's see. And then also, because we are in Socktober, I have a new sock yarn. It's called Canyon Color. It's by Online Superwash Wool, 420 meters, so that's about 462 yards. And it's a superwash and polyamide, and beautiful colors. Beautiful, beautiful colors. They're very soft. They're supposed to be what they call canyon colors. I hope that this picture is not so as dark as what I'm seeing in here. The sun is coming from that direction. So not, yeah, I don't usually do the show this time of day. This has pretty coral and turquoise. But these are all up on the website. This is such a pretty color. This has the lavenders and really pale lavenders. It's so pretty. And this has a pretty sage and coral color. And then pretty lavender and coral and a pale green, like a celadon. But just really pretty. So keep your eye open for those on the website. I'll put a link so that you know where to find it. It's also on the menu of my website, I have sock stuff, just like I have chicken stuff. So just click on that and you can see whatever you want to find. Now, also talking about sock yarn, just going to give you just a little peek, because this is for next week, but just want you to see what you're in for next week. I will be talking about this next Wednesday on What's New Wednesday. But I had one of my customers, and I'm doing an absolute blank on her name right now. Oh dear. I can't remember. I'm sorry. It'll come to me after. But look. So I have Christmas sock yarn. Are they not absolutely... Marianne. Thank you, Marianne. Made these for me. Are they not the cutest little things? So there's this sock yarn, and then there's the solids also that you can team up with this yarn. This is from Barocco, and no, I'm sorry, Barocco is the distributor, but this is West Yorkshire Spinners called Signature. They also have a sparkle yarn. They have a sparkle, I don't know if you could see it, but they have a sparkle sock yarn. And I have something very special. One of my customers is making me something very special out of this yarn. And I believe I'm supposed to have it next week. And I will be sharing that very soon too. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm very excited about this. So anyway, I have a few colors of this. And this is up on the website as well. But very cute. So this will make a really cute sock. And some other things too. And that's what I'm going to surprise you with. But how cute, huh? How stinking cute. And, oh, I didn't... Well, next week, next week I'm going to really pull out all the stops and show you this yarn. So I won't get any deeper with that. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about? Let me just look here, make sure. Oh, I also got, I might have mentioned this one. I think I got this in last week. But I've gotten more Twilight paints in. So I have Painted Lady, which I'm sure I showed you, because I teamed it up with a really pretty blush colored mohair, which I'm not seeing here at the moment. I don't know what I did with it. But also, I got this colorway. Somebody wanted this, so I ordered this. This is called Malachite. So it's a really pretty blue, green, yellowy green. Very, very pretty. So that just came in, and that's up on the website as well. And something that I talked about last week that I wanted you to see. Oh, also, I'll put this up. I just got one. I kind of went whole hog, and I went and ordered on Long Thread Media. They had the package that you get so many magazines, spin-off, hand-woven, piecework, and I just got the new piecework magazine, and I should take this off so you can see this. So very excited about that. And hopefully I will be able to find some time to sit down and actually kind of read through it. I haven't had really any time. They have some little smitten with miniature knitted mittens, so that kind of appealed to me. But I like it because they have all a little smattering of everything. They have these really cute mini mane motif socklets. So really cute things in here. And I think, oh, granny square placemat. And sometimes they find these really obscure things to talk about, which really, like, they have these globes. Embroidered globes. I didn't know about this. So I love learning about that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I need to find a little time to sit down and read some of these things. Oh, flying geese. I'm not a quilter, but I keep telling myself, if when I ever retire, I would like to just do some very, very simple quilting. That totally appeals to me. So yes, I would like to do that. Oh, cute, 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 cute. So this is the newest Piecework magazine. Oh, it's called Tiny Treasures, Timeless Techniques. Yeah, it'd be good if I read what the cover was. All right, and then, okay, I wanted to show you. These tickle me to no end at all. Here we go. So, one of my customers, oh, here's the blush mohair. That would go so pretty with, and I might have shown this, goes so pretty with that. And then actually, I wanted to check this out now that I see it. Ooh, this goes very nicely as well. I just got this. Ooh, this is beautiful. Look at that. That is so pretty. Because I also do, holy moly, it is hot in here. I also do the mitts, and yeah, I need to make some new sets and some of these new colorways. I need to do that. Because then if I do that, then I get to use these new things that I want to show you. So one of my customers, I asked her if she would make these for me, which she did. And I got to pick out the fabric of how they were being made. So I've got these really cute little double point needle cozies. Now, if you don't know what they are, and it's some really cute colorways, and inside, this is what I really love, inside has a contrasting color, like these. I love this, with the stripe. There we go, with the stripe. And I think this was so sophisticated. I just think this is very pretty, with the gray polka dots, with the really pretty little gray fabric. Then I also happen to have this floating around, and I was at a quilt shop that, for somebody that I knew that had opened one. So I'm not a quilter, but I felt, I wanted to buy a little something while I was there. So I saw these cute little packages that she had of this really nice flannel fabric. So I bought that, and I thought, well, that would be not, I'm not doing anything with it. So let's do these little cases in the flannel. And then I have little polka dots. And then I also have little snowflakes. So I've got those. And then there's just a variety of other fabrics in here. So anyway, what are they for? I'm glad you asked. They are for, like I'm doing this mitt right now. It is to keep your mitt, your project in order. So what you do is you take, and they're most used quite often for socks, but mitts are fine too. Sleeves work. So you open these up. You put your needles in. You arrange your project and snap it into place. There you go. So now when you throw this in your bag and you go to fish it out to go work it, you don't go grab your project and pull it out of all your double point needles. It just keeps everything nice and organized. Yeah, I think it's such a clever idea. So these are up on the website, and you can get these. Most of these, except for the flannel ones, are made in sets of 2s because that's just happened to be how the fabric was. So you can, because I was thinking this would be a great idea, especially for those of us that have second sock syndrome. You can start both your socks. You can have one set aside, work on one, then take the other one, work on that one, and they're both safe and secure. Or your mitts, you could do that as well. Or just do, one, that's fine. But I do happen to have them in sets of 2s, so you can do that if you'd like. And they're also, they make a nice little gift. Great stocking stuffers. Great if somebody is like, especially if you get fabric. If these do well in the shop, I can see myself getting more fun fabric to make these in. So you could get fabric that matches up with your personality or who you're going to gift it to. So anyway, very excited about those. I think they're really, really cute. I also love this fabric, kind of very retro looking, and it has this really cute bright green in it. And the snaps are very satisfying to snap. So very cute. So let me see. So I'm gonna put that in my bag. Okay. Okay, I can feel myself getting, I don't know about you, it's got to be the weather, I keep all day long getting stuffed up, and then I'm good. Stuffed up for, like, apparently no reason. So right now, if I'm sounding very nasally, it's because that's exactly what is happening to me. Okay, and the Vote Chicken, if you want the graph is available at no charge up on my website. If you want to make the Vote Chicken, I have a fresh infusion of navy, cream, and the red. So the navy and the red, actually, that's this, and NORO Solo, and this is NORO Malvinus, which is 100% wool. Okay, I just keep looking here to make sure I've got everything. Yeah, I've been super, super busy trying to get the whole chiclet thing done. I did just want to also tell you, I've been trying to, like, make my plans for how this is working. Pattern is virtual done. Now it's just a matter of just getting everything printed and organized and the yarns wound down. My sister is winding yarn down for me, and then packing everything up and then shipping everything out. We'll probably ship out in waves. I'll let you know when things start going out. But I'm really aiming for I could be hopeful and say the end of October. I'm not sure about that, but definitely the beginning of November. Big, big, big thank you to Anne for I have discovered the importance of test knitters, and has gone over and beyond the call of duty as far as I'm concerned. They're so important, and they're so valuable. Yeah. And then, can I talk about this? I'll save it for another week. I won't say anything today. So anyway, so what I was thinking was, so these are going to be ready, yeah, in time for you to be able to do the Advent calendar. So December 1st, you know, if you want to start December 1st, you can start whenever, as soon as you get them, whatever you'd like to do. But what I'm planning on doing is December 1st. Every day from December 1st through the 12th, I will be coming here. I will do like a little mini show. I will be revealing, like I can show you. I'm not going to be revealing any other ones today, but they're all in here. But this is the one that you all saw. This was a little Christmas tree ornament. I had to put the hanger on it. But I will be showing what the ornament is. So there'll be a spoiler alert if you have not opened your chiclet. And then also the little gift that came with it will get opened up, so you get to see what that was too. And then we'll do that every day for 12 days. So the people that got the 6th day will get their, see the 6th day. Everybody knows what the first 6 are because everybody's getting the same 6. Then after that, everybody will get to see all the other ones. What I have decided that I'd like to do, as long as my energy and my sister's energy hold up, I would like to be able to offer, once the 12th day is over, day 13, well, no, I was going to do it this way. Day 1, I'll show you this little chiclet. Then what I'm going to do is, this one will be available. Do I need to think this out a little bit more? My initial thought was that this one would be available separately. This way you don't, because I was going to wait till the very end, because I am going to take all the patterns and have them up as an ebook on day 13. So I'm going to offer that option. However, if you cannot wait, I think my other option is, I have these cute, adorable little bags that each kit, each day, there'll be a little chiclet ornament that will be available individually with its own little pattern and all the little stuff that you need with it. There will not, the gifts will not be included. I may have some of the gifts sold separately if you want some of those, but these will just be the ornament with its pattern. How cute is that? Look at that. These would also make the most adorable, yeah, I'm definitely doing this. These will also make the most adorable little gifts that you can purchase these separately and give as a gift to somebody. What a great either stocking stuffer, or if you're going to what are those things when you pull the little Secret Santa. What a great Secret Santa gift this would be. Yeah, so that's the plan. We'll see if it works. See if I can get to it all. So each day a new chiclet will be available as a kit individually. And then after the 12 days, on the 13th day, I will make, I'm not making the patterns, I don't think so. I'm not doing the patterns individually, but you can get them as an ebook. I think that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So anyway, I think that will be fun. That will be so fun. I would be delighted to get this little kit, especially in, so cute. So cute. I wish they made these a little bit bigger, but just that one size. Okay. So very excited about that. All right, so I think that covers everything that I wanted to go over with you today. Let me just check. I was going to talk about felted slippers, but you know what? We're going to do that next week. I have these really cute felted slipper kits. And I haven't made a pair yet. So maybe I could find the time who am I kidding? This time of year, it gets to the point where it's just like, I don't know when I can get anything done anymore. I might have to have somebody make the slippers for me, and then I can felt them. I can do that. I can do that part. Okay, so I think I went over everything that I did want to talk about today. Yep. Okay, and if I didn't get it, we'll do it next week.